Here's your 41 Action News update.
I'm Kevin Holmes with 41 Action News. Here are your headlines for Wednesday, April 8th. Health leaders across the nation warned us this would be the worst week yet, and their words are coming true. Today, the U.S. suffered its deadliest day of the coronavirus pandemic yet. Nearly 13,000 deaths nationwide as of now. Locally, both Missouri and Kansas saw another spike. Missouri has now tallied close to 3,400 cases and knows of 92 deaths. Kansas has roughly a third of that case count, 1,051 positive tests and 38 deaths. Today, a Kansas legislative committee overturned the governor's restrictions on religious gatherings. Governor Lori Kelly says the decision is, quote, shockingly irresponsible, and Dr. Lee Norman said he was very disappointed.
What it does have is the ability to confuse and frustrate our local emergency management officials who are already stretched far too thin and working under extraordinarily dangerous and stressful circumstances. What it does have is the ability to detract our efforts away from saving Kansas' lives and mitigating the threat of this deadly virus.
I am very concerned about people gathering in groups of any kind. We've already seen the quick and devastating impact gathering can have on the spread of this virus.
Don't get cocky. That's a direct quote from Dr. Dana Hawkinson of the KU Health System. Today, he stressed the importance of understanding this is the critical 2-week period for our region, and letting your guard down during Easter or Passover could unravel all that progress.
Please, this coming weekend and as we move forward, stay strong, do the right thing, stay home. You know, these projections that we are talking about, even if they may look good, the nature of this disease and the duration that it could take to be ill, those projections, those numbers could change in the blink of an eye. It could be very different than they are today or 2 weeks from any large gathering or congregation or anything like that. So please continue to stay strong, stay at home, and stay safe.
An update from KCPD. There are now 6 employees who tested positive for COVID-19. 82 employees are under quarantine. Sandy Carson with the Department of Public Safety in Missouri says they're working to get more personal protective equipment to first responders.
Today also, we've had more than 24,000 masks, 530 boxes of gloves, and 54,920 bottles of hand sanitizer have left the warehouse and are being distributed to law enforcement and fire service agencies across the regions of the state, according to the distribution plan. This is in addition to the 25,000 masks that were shipped on Friday to our first responders. And as I visited the warehouse this morning, a truckload with more than 1 million masks was arriving. It was a great sight to see so many pallets being wheeled out and separated by our DPS, our SEMA, our fire safety, and MoDOT team members. They are working on the most efficient ways to get this PPE to our partners across the state.
More masks are making their way to local hospitals. The Kansas City Chinese Association today donated 5,000 masks between the University of Kansas Medical Center and another hospital in Lawrence. Many in the association have connections to China's supply chains for PPE, so they began reaching out when medical facilities started facing those shortages. 500 of the masks were the much-needed N95 masks. Gary Lezak with your forecast.
All right, good evening. Well, the colder air is moving in. It's not horrible. 38 degrees at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. It'll be a little cold. 45 at 10 tomorrow with sunshine, and we'll go up to about 56 degrees by 2 or 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock, and then it'll drop back down to about 55 or 54 degrees by 6 o'clock. Some pretty good weather. The very windy conditions are going to fade away, so the wind will subside. 7-day forecast, 57 Friday, 68 Saturday, a 60% chance of some showers with thunderstorms, but not all day Saturday. Saturday night and Sunday, that next cold blast gets here down to 29 degrees Monday morning and also Friday morning. So we have a couple of chances of a harder freeze in there. We'll see. A hard freeze is really a little bit colder than that, so the plant should be just fine. We'll just monitor it closely. Rain or snow mixed on Sunday. There's your forecast. Remember, you can get your news and weather anytime at KSHB.com.